Hello, my name is Steve Reiner. I'm a teacher here at Huntington Middle School, and we would like to welcome our new students and our new families to Huntington Middle School. During this orientation, we will be going over the things that we believe that every sixth grader should be aware of prior to the first day of school. So myself, Mrs. Wilson, Mr. Bankston will be going over many different topics and aspects, procedures, drills, things that we believe it would be essential for our incoming sixth graders to know. Just as a disclaimer, some of these protocols and procedures could change prior to the school year. So if they do, we will do our best to let you all know of the changes. And some of these things could also change throughout the school year itself. And if those things do, we will adjust and the students will be made aware, and we'll try to make you all aware as well.
Let's meet the teachers and staff. Jason Bankston, Social Studies, Team 6B. Terry Booten, Mathematics, Team 6A. Lori Bowen, Language Arts, Team 6A. Chris Burdick, Science, Team 6B. Julie Carper, Band and General Music. Natalie Cisco, Spanish Exploratory. Mindy Clark, Health. Amy Cloak, Language Arts, Team 6B. Kathy Cyrus, Counselor, last names L through Z. Mary Beth Dickerson, Counselor, last names A through K. Jason Eaches, Physical Education. Natasha Elmore, Basic Computers. Leanne Haynes, Advanced Language Arts. Cassandra Hall, Science 6A. Amanda Hogsett, Math and Language Intervention. Jonathan Jefferson, Math, Language and Reading Intervention, Team 6A. Leah Morris, Mathematics, Team 6B. Stephen Reed, Math, Language and Reading Intervention, Team 6B. Jeremy Richardson, Choir and General Music. Steve Reiner, Social Studies, Team 6A. Morgan Roboteau, Career Literacy, Team 6B. Carmel Strader, Career Literacy, Team 6A. Tanya Tilley, Strings. Amanda Turley, Physical Education. Jim Paxton, Principal. Joe Thacker, Assistant Principal. Angela Wilson, Assistant Principal.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Wilson. I'm one of the assistant principals in Huntington Middle School, and I work very closely with the 6th grade. As the new school year approaches, I know that many of you will have questions and concerns about some of our protocols and procedures, and I'd like to go over a couple of those with you now. First of all, when you arrive in the morning to school, if you are riding on the bus, you will enter the school through the main entrance on 3rd Street. If you are walking to school or if you're going to be dropped off by your parents or guardians, we ask that you enter through the 10th Avenue auditorium doors. Parents, please avoid 3rd Street as much as possible as you drive up toward the school because that area is often congested with buses. We will unlock all of the doors at 7:30 in the morning, and as students enter the building, they will grab a breakfast from the breakfast cart that's assigned to their grade level and make their way to homeroom where they will have a temperature check and a screening. The tardy bell rings at 8:05. Our dismissal procedure will work like this. Students will remain in their 10th period classes until they are called for dismissal. We will dismiss bus riders one bus at a time as buses arrive at the front of the school. Bus riders will exit on the 3rd Street side of the building. We will dismiss our walkers and our students who are picked up in cars, one team at a time. These students will exit out of the 2nd Street side of the building near Southside Elementary. Please encourage your students to head on home or to their cars to avoid congregating in groups. Parents should form a line on 2nd Street, also on the south side of the school building, to pick up their children. As students navigate around the building, they will notice that we have stickers on the floor, tape on the floor, and the purpose of that is to maintain social distancing. So please encourage students to pay close attention to the markings on the floor as they navigate through the building. Huntington Middle plans to use lockers this year for students. Lockers cost $5, and you can bring that money to your homeroom teacher on the first day of school. This year, our lunch procedure may change somewhat in order to safely distance our students. We are setting up 2 cafeterias this year to group kids by teams as they eat. Lunches will be pre-packaged, so students will just pick up the lunch and make their way to their seat. However, students are certainly free to pack their own lunch and bring it if they would like.
Hi, I'm Jason Banks, I'm a 6B teacher and also athletic director here at Huntington Middle School. At HMS, we actually host 13 different sports and 3 different seasons. To play athletics at HMS, the students must have a GPA of 2.0 and must have the necessary paperwork. You can get this paperwork from the office or from me in room 317. Also here at Huntington Middle, we host different clubs, from robotics to kindness. During this COVID situation, the clubs are on hold right now. Hopefully in the 2nd semester we can get back to that. Including with our clubs is a club called WVMA, or Western Virginia Military Academy. This is consisting of boys and girls. They go to different Civil War sites and take weekend field trips and do reenactments with Civil War people.
Alright guys, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about technology for this year. Cabell County has been very fortunate to get the funding to purchase iPads for all of our students here in Cabell County and at Huntington Middle School. Now I'm going to go over a few things that come along with our technology use. So just a few expectations. We do expect our students to bring their iPad every day to school. We expect them to have their iPads fully charged, and we have high expectations that they are being responsible with their iPad. We are currently working on a plan to distribute our iPads to all of our students. So please be patient with us, and those will be coming out soon. But we are working on a plan. Also, please be aware that there will be a technology packet being passed out the first day your child will be here at Huntington Middle School. There will be some forms that will need to be filled out prior to getting their device. So please be on the lookout for that technology packet. Also, we do expect our students to use these devices a lot when they're here. We'll be going through Clever, we'll be using Schoology a lot this year. I know a lot of teachers have been talking about going paperless, so I'm just kind of warning everyone that we will be using less paper this year at school.
Okay guys, it's Mr. Bankson again, talking about COVID-19. So in the past 6 months, a lot of things have changed, and you're going to see a lot of changes here at school also. Like you're going to see social distancing stickers and things to make sure that you stay at least 6 feet apart. So one of the things that's changed, especially in the schools, is face coverings. You're required to wear a face covering at all times in the school. The only time you can actually take it off is when you're eating breakfast and lunch, and drinking water, of course. Another thing that you'll be given is a desk shield. This desk shield is about 3 feet by 3 feet. It's clear, so it's a trifold, so we can see you and you can see us. The other thing is you're not going to take this desk shield home. It's going to stay here at school. Also, when you walk into the school, you're not going to stop anywhere. You're going to go straight to your homeroom. During that time frame, your homeroom teacher is going to take a temperature check. Don't be scared. It's just a temperature gun. So they'll do it on your forehead. You just have to lift your hair up if you've got long hair. Also, another thing is bathroom breaks and also hall breaks. So if we ever have a time to go to the locker, you're going to be separated in probably small groups to go to your locker. Bathroom breaks will just be one at a time because we're only having about 2 people in each bathroom. And we're going to try not to give you any type of pass for that. So we're trying to make sure we stay clean. One more thing that we need to talk about is if you're feeling sick. If you're feeling sick, please let an adult know so we can take a temperature again. And the things that we're looking for are the CDC guidelines of your symptoms. One thing, the water fountain is going to be shut off, so you can't drink out of a water fountain. But the cool thing here at Huntington Middle is that all 3 floors of our school have water bottle filler uppers. So bring a water bottle. Try not to bring those metal ones because when you drop them, they make really loud noises. So thanks so much, guys. See you later.
All right, guys, I'm going to talk about scheduling. So I know in elementary, you might not change classes much, but in middle school, we do have class changes. We do expect you to remember your schedule, and as the year goes on, especially that first week or so, you'll get in a routine of knowing your schedule. So at Huntington Middle School, we have 10 class periods. We have 5 core classes. That would be like social studies, math, those type of classes. Then you'll have 2 related arts. Related arts can be a music class, PE, health, computers. So those would be your related arts type classes. And then we have 3 other classes built in through the day. One of those is lunch, so technically it's not really a class. But then we have a class that's called WVTSS, and that class we will use as like a pull-out class and an enrichment class to practice on our skills. Last year we worked on math. We also worked on reading, English language arts skills. Then we have a class that's called AA. In that class we do have a little bit of, wiggle room. So we're still working on plans for AA as of right now. Now, also within this school year, our class periods will be 34 minutes in length. This is shorter than in previous years because we have built in within our schedule transition times. These transition times will help minimize student contact. So that is why our classes this year are a little shorter. Well, this comes to the end of our 6th grade virtual orientation. We're very glad that you tuned in with us. We hope we answered all of your questions and concerns. If you have any questions, please contact us at the form linked in the video description. Also, in the near future, please check back with our school YouTube page for future videos. Thank you guys. We're excited to have your child in class and have a great school year.